Now it started.
No, we're
Hello,
live.
all the zero people that are here.
But anyway, as we were talking about, I don't get it. He actually stated. I actually stated that there was a fucking that he actually stated his case against it on David Pakman. Yet people are still calling him anti-trans.
It's not anti-trans. He just has a view that maybe, whether I don't know whether it's factual or not, and is politically incorrect, which I still don't really care about.
That equals he's against trans people. If it's politically incorrect towards trans people, you're against trans people.
That doesn't make any sense.
Welcome to social justice warrior logic.
Yeah. He's trans. This person is trans because he likes Nero, who says something that's politically incorrect. But the thing is that you can like or dislike Nero despite his views on certain subjects. Yeah, I got nothing. It's just dumb.
They're just whining at the corner when because the sole realization that the industry is no longer going to cater to the crazy SJW like people anymore. It's going to
It's because
actually
they're
give a
hurting the
back
bottom
to
line. Like the crazy, like, literally sucked money out of the fucking out of all the journalism sites, not just some, because people, like, it made more and more people use freaking ad block. So the thing is that just doesn't affect those sites in particular. When you get all of these people who so-called use these sites, now they're all using ad block. They're using ad block wherever they go.
It's almost as if that the consumer base hates ads. Wait, what?
I personally hate ads. I cannot fucking stand them. What made me finally get ad block was all those annoying, like, audio ads that hide off of your screen and make it impossible for them to turn off. Those were the death knell for me for ads. I couldn't stand them anymore. I go to other people's computer nowadays and they can bring up YouTube and there's an ad there, and I get so surprised because I've been without ads for like probably more than 2 years at this point.
Oh man, much longer for me. When I heard it was like, hey, there's such thing as ad block, and I was just like sold.
Yeah, but
Hi,
the
Dennis.
stupid audio ads are what made me go looking.
So yeah, sorry for the sudden thing for my thing becoming a live stream happening. I just felt like doing a better one, considering yesterday mine was just by myself, just doing a quick update of what's going on.
Dude, you did yours at like 9 o'clock in the morning when people were either at work or asleep.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, you know what? I just wanted to put a video out there considering I really haven't really done that much because of school wise.
It's been the same way for me. Like I wanted to test out my streaming for consoles, but I don't have the time.
Seeing how this is kind of a gamer gate stream, let's talk games for just a moment. Homeworld Remastered is coming out tomorrow.
Wait,
Hmm.
it's not Tuesday.
It's coming out tomorrow.
But games only come out Tuesdays and Thursdays.
That's horseshit. I don't know who told you that. Game day is
I
every day.
I was making a joke.
I am getting Homeworld Remastered. What else is on everybody else's menu?
Besides,
Games?
besides my backlog on Steam and on the PlayStation 3, look, I still need to play. What's that game? That one that came out that's like Remember Me. People who made that game.
Oh, you mean Life is Strange?
Yeah, I still need to play that. I haven't played it since when I played it, I could not move my mouse. I was like, okay, the game's broken. I'm gonna wait till when they actually update to fix it.
Huh.
So yeah, I should play that.
You know what I found very funny was that I think there was a screenshot that was going around that Life is Strange is now the new SJW media darling, and underneath it you see Gone Home for $3. I'm like, yeah, exactly, exactly. Welcome to the SJW game market where they
I
have one dark.
I'm purposely avoiding that game merely because they attributed it with Gone Home.
I played a little bit of it, and from what I've seen, it's not like Gone Home.
That's what I heard, but
Did
I
anyone
also heard that the writing is was made by people in Tumblr, which from the recordings is what it looks like. It looks like half the conversation looks like a Tumblr spit fight.
I haven't really got that far. I just got to the.
Is that different from the typical average fanfic? Or is it still
It's the
about
average fanfic.
average fan? Okay.
The dialogue is the average fanfic. What it looks like the game in terms of aesthetics and everything like that, and the interface was actually done really, really well. From me looking at the recordings of it, it looks like it's completely ruined by Tumblr fucking dialogue.
No, to be fair, that was the same dialogue in Remember Me. Similar to that. To be fair,
Remember Me.
wait, you know
Was
what?
I thought the dialogue in Remember Me, as far as I've seen, was decent.
I have a hard time, like, if somebody enjoyed Remember Me, I have a hard time thinking that the Life is Strange is going to be on an equal par. And that's only from my observation. I have not played the game.
In terms of like, if you remember the part, Remember Me, like when you have to do like changing people's memories, like the 5 times you get a chance to do that. Life is Strange gameplay is like that.
Yeah.
Well, there's so much wrong with Remember Me. Like, hey, having 2 different forms of gameplay and trying to mash them together.
Well, I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing, but what breaks it for me is they specifically highlighted where you can go, and they limit you to those locations.
You mean, in other words, they just made a giant hallway.
He's referring to linear gameplay, right?
It is. It was originally supposed to be something like you can do so many things, you can go anywhere and explore, but then no, you can only so-called parkour where it lets you.
Yeah, pretty much that. That's exactly what that was. It was this. It's basically it's a giant hallway. You can only do what you're allowed to do and just go forward, with really bad.
But if they actually expanded, which would probably require them to actually take more time with the game, I wouldn't mind that. Because the idea is solid. If they actually implemented everything properly.
But see, the way I felt like everything was rushed, like, okay, we got this cool memory thing, we got the gameplay, we got the combat, we want to do open world. The problem is that it felt like they didn't try to focus or gave it enough time to actually develop all these ideas and let it flow into each other.
Okay, here is another thing I'm thinking. The team might be too small.
I don't know how big that team was. All I know is that Remember Me was...
Because if it was a larger team, especially from a big name company, then they would have smaller teams focused on various aspects. And then that would have made it in time and made it decent.
To be honest, I have no idea if that's true or not, because I don't know how big their team was. But I do know that they did got backing from Square Enix. I think there was some kind of big publisher that got backed, but I think it was Square Enix, right?
Don't remember.
Let me just actually look at Life is Strange. Because I think Life is Strange... Let's see if it's...
Is it the same people?
Same people who may remember me made this game, and I think they're both backed by Square.
Oh.
So both games were backed by Square. So Square gave them the money. So I don't know what they did with it. All I know is the story was kind of terrible though. It was just like, oh, this like, how can I explain it?
Have you played Murdered Soul Suspect?
No, but I heard about it.
It's a decent game once through. that's about it. It has absolutely zero replayability unless you love the story that much. The gameplay is good for once through. It's not a bad story.
Kind of sound like Sherlock Holmes versus Jack the Ripper. You just got to play that game all the way through once, get all the achievements, and you never have to touch it ever again.
I didn't play any of the Sherlock Holmes games.
I tried testing them at times. I just got bored really fast. Like, I don't know. To me, it was just boring to me, but I can see why other people might like it. It is actually an interesting game.
Well, it's more puzzle based, but if you actually get into the story, it is rather interesting to see how, especially with that one, to see an alternate universe how Jack the Ripper was caught.
Even though in real life, Jack the Ripper never got caught.
I said alternate universe. So we're like, he actually did, where he actually got caught and found out that he was a member of the Jewish community at the time. But yeah, I would actually recommend actually playing through that.
God damn it, Mercedes.
Oh, something else again?
No, apparently there's this other porn star that was just like, oh, revenge porn is bad, and so is coercing women to do anal sex. You guys need to do better in the porn industry by showing anal sex. So Mercedes Carrera just tweeted something 2 minutes ago. She was like, okay, I was fucking my secretary up the ass when my wife walked in. Her, you can't do this to me. Me, I know, that's why I'm doing it to her.
Oh man.
This woman is the greatest thing ever.
Just pulls that out of nowhere.
No, it was basically just after this stupid chick recently. I think she just did a couple. I don't know how long she did it, but she basically was a person who was also on the porn industry and was saying, anal sex is bad against women because it's not appropriate for a woman to be fucked up the ass. Well.
Some people have different kinks than you. You shouldn't be knocking them if they don't do what you do.
But everybody has to follow what I do because I'm important and special. Where's my hug box?
I'll give that it's not natural, but yeah, that's about it.
Yes, but some women actually find it pleasurable, and also some gay men. There's also some gay men who actually don't like it either, but
yeah, it's all a matter of preference, really. If you're a Catholic schoolgirl, then basically you enjoy the hell out of that.
Well, you have to. The other way is a sin. But you know what else they don't tell you in Catholic schools? But I actually found out later on through the Monsignor of my high school. Turns out that even though you're married, if you have anal sex, it's still considered to be a sin because sodomy is still bad. It's considered to be an abomination. So even if you're married and your husband fucked you up the ass, yep, both of you are considered to be sodomites and should be stoned. That's just a little fun fact.
So in other words, you never win.
Unless it's a penis going inside a vagina, then no. You lose every time. That penis went inside a mouth? Nope. Went up an ass? Nope. Went between the titties? Nope.
We went to the after dark hours instantly. But no, it's funny. Like, did you see the Reddit? I think it's in a Reddit post where that person was talking about it. that apparently some people are pissed at Mercedes Carrera.
Yeah, she's a porn star that's not following the rules.
I don't understand that. It's just at first people are mad at her, like idiots are mad at her for the fact that she's actually trying to help the person out. Now apparently because the fact that she made a surprise sex joke, like people are getting angry at her for that. Yeah, like they're just trying to grasp at straws at this point, trying to find the things to be mad at.
I mean, of course they. I mean, after all, she doesn't follow their rules.
If it was up to them, they would have a little house in a prairie everywhere they went.
No, if it was up to them, they'll have little minorities on the prairie. I mean, these are the same people that get upset because the Oscars didn't have enough color people.
This was the legit thing. You're not making this up.
Well, with the Oscars, no, that wasn't. I didn't watch the Oscars. I didn't give a shit. But people were like, "There's not enough people of color in the Oscars. Look how sexist and racist the Oscars are." Even though Julianne Moore won another Oscar, Olivia Davis won a fucking Oscar. Two actually really good women that for a very long time didn't get recognition. Jodie Foster a couple of years back got recognition. How many women won the Oscars? Let's see. Oh wait, a shit ton.
And then Patricia Arquette is talking about something that is not really a problem. We need to fix the wage gap. It's already been fixed.
Honey, the only way you're gonna fix that is if A, you make more women do full-time work, make more women do overtime, and to basically make sure that men don't pay alimony and child support anymore so they can work less. There, I just fixed your wage gap.
And Tetchard is out. Where the hell is he?
He
He
went
left
to
streaming.
yeah, his friends wanted to play Destiny.
Oh, what?
His friend, him and his friends.
Oh, okay. I didn't see it.
Yeah.
This is a great stream, ladies and gentlemen. We're organized here and professional.
Whatever. This is whatever. Off the cuff. People like that shit. So yeah. Like, what have you been up to, Kenzo? We haven't really heard from you that much.
I've been doing stuff. I recently got Tales of Zestiria.
How's that for you?
It's fun, but I have yet to see why people are saying why the Japanese crowd are saying it is horrible. Well, I know their reason is because the heroine is supposed like the character that's supposed to be the heroine. They say is barely even playable throughout the entire game. She's made to be a playable character, but she's practically not ever playable. And then to make matters worse, supposedly the extra. Well, okay, so there's this extra after game episode that they put up for DLC, and that one is also, it was advertised that, hey, she's playable throughout, like that one character is playable throughout the whole thing, and that is also only free from February 12th to I think 28th, and then it becomes 1,300 yen, so about $13. And then there's a lot of other noise.
That's just that's just basically Mana being Mana and playing Resident Evil because
Um,
autism.
no, so basically, what ends up happening that DLC apparently uh, is all about this other girl in the party through the supposed heroine's perspective, but she's not even a primary thing. It's just through her perspective. That's about it.
So
So people are completely raging at Namco for that.
so they pulled a Final Fantasy X. Basically, the main character whose story is ever revolving around is not the playable character.
What?
No, in Final Fantasy X, like the story is like I think it was a Yuma story, and it's about
Yeah.
her and going through it. But you play as Titus,
Titus.
Titus, but you play
T-
as Titus, Titus, whatever Meg Ryan lookalike. You play as him instead, so I can I guess that they pulled
well,
that, and so that's what I mean
no,
by they
no,
pulled.
no. Well, this being just that after story thing, right?
It's not
The
the main
after
story.
story thing. Okay, the main story. Supposedly, she's not even available for most of the game, and then you can't bring her into the final dungeon. You can't fight with her as like you can't have her on your party as when you fight the final boss.
Okay,
She's just not there. Supposed to be the heroine. So in that case, no, it's not like Final Fantasy X.
okay, all right. So it's not like that. Okay, I can see why they're bitching now.
Yeah, and that extra episode, the after episode, that is where you're like it. The heroine's supposed to be the heroine, but it's it's not about her for some reason, and she's not even related to the story. You're just playing through her perspective. That's just weird, and also kind of like a slap to the face, right?
Very much so. I don't know. Let's see. Games I've been playing. Well, I guess I was playing Saints Row 2. Well, really Saints Row 3 with Maha, and that Pokemon Shadow game. That was interesting, where you could actually have any Pokemon you want. You can pick all the items. You can pick all their move sets, and then you can just battle with other people. I thought that was actually pretty cool.
Yeah, I actually have to admit, like fan games are actually becoming a lot more interesting than the official franchise ones. Because at least they actually, you could tell that there's some form of trying in them. Because I think wasn't the last Pokemon Coliseum, Pokemon Stadium game like in the Wii? They haven't done any yet for the new generations.
Nope.
Not yet.
Do you feel like it really matters at this point? Well, we know Maha's been doing when for what games he's been playing.
Yeah, I've actually been playing Mortal Kombat more.
Oh, not no more Resident Evil?
Oh no, I play both. I play both. I play both more, but it's just like I've really not been like I've basically been wanting more more fucking Mortal Kombat, considering that I'm excited for Mortal Kombat X, where they're actually trying like new legitimate new things with the franchise. So anyway, so Dennis, Kenzo, what has been going on in Gamergate as of recently?
Oh, what's well, I remember seeing this one ridiculously long thread, actually recently archived. The Mirai was just he's an SJW, and I think it was related to I don't remember exactly, but I think it was related to Mark Kern, or related to the female supporters of Gamergate, and he was just getting owned by ridiculously many people.
Who are these people? Like, I know Mark Kern was going around saying that we need to apologize to the journalist sites.
Excuse me?
Did you not? Oh wait, are you part of the Gamergate group on Steam?
No, not on Steam.
Mark Kern, I think he's somewhat like he wasn't like he was paying attention to Gamergate, but I think he was kind of like out of it. Like he doesn't really know the details of absolutely everything that's been going on from day one. He knows bits and pieces here and there, I think. And he did additional research onto that, but at the same time, he wants to resolve everything in peace. But those of us that have actually been active in Gamergate, we know that it's practically a non-option right now. We've tried that the first few months. And
Yeah, it's just like, why exactly? Like, if you really been paying attention, why on earth would you try going that route with them? They clearly don't want that.
No, but he also made that petition as a response to the SVU.
So the Law and Order episode, he did that.
Yeah, basically, that's why I think he's not paid enough attention to what's the actual ongoings of Gamergate. He knows bits and pieces. That's why he is going this route, because he thinks it's still viable. Because, I mean, he hasn't been around to know that.
What, he hasn't checked Bankacher's tweets or anything? I mean, like, you could just check his tweets and know that damn well where some of these journalists lie.
Oh, people have like, he's been asking for help on both sides. Of course, Gamergate side seems to be the most willing to help, and most of the anti-Gamergate people are just attacking him over and over and over, and whenever he goes, I just want to be neutral, and then they get even angrier. But some of them do want to talk in DMs, or otherwise, some of them do try and talk to him calmly, except, of course, they try and dismiss everything that's not with their narrative as cover-up for harassment. And they're saying he's enabling harassment of women and stuff like that. The usual stuff. He's like, Mark Kern is enabling the harassment of women by claiming neutrality or something like that. Like, we've seen that before.
Well, to them is if it's harassing and something like, and you like, oh, I just want to stay on the side with, so then you're the part of the problem. You're evil and scum because think about it like that. If somebody's being bullied, harassed, and you just sit on the sidelines, that is kind of scummy. But too bad that's not really what's happening now, is it?
Um, take a. Can you go into the Skype and look at the Twitter thing that I linked? Not the game. I'm talking about the Mirai.
How about it, like, can you just post it into the Google the Hangout that we're in right now?
Sure. Once I can grab it. Okay, right here. So that's the big thing right now. Oh, another Gamergate happening. Sargon has a son.
I know.
I'm actually happy with him for that one.
I didn't know he got married, or is it just he's still with this, or are they still girlfriends? I mean, boyfriend and girlfriend.
All that matters is that the baby is got into this world healthy. Also, it appears What the Fuck magazine kind of just got suspended.
Off Twitter?
Yeah,
Wait, who got suspended off of Twitter?
What the Fuck
WTF.
magazine.
Yeah.
Oh, how do you get suspended off of Twitter?
Apparently, there was some infringement shit going on. The only thing that they can fucking use.
Well, apparently the the phrase has gone so viral that everyone that Roguestar just goes, why does everyone want to have sex me?
Wait, what phrase?
Because even Bro Team Pill got in on that. The phrase fucking Slade just got so viral that Rogue is just like, why does everyone want to sex me? Yeah.
Poor Rogue.
And Bro Team Pill got in on that. Margaret Gell, I think she got in on that. Oh man.
Well, that's what happens with names. You think that they're not going to get anywhere, but well, you end you end up with pineapple pizzas and triangles.
Well, let's see. Any other Gamergate things happening besides the Escapist being, more awesome?
You
You
I
heard
still
the last thing with Escapist that I heard was Oliver.
apparently Oliver may be getting hired from them.
I'm glad he got basically blacklisted off of them. So
Off of journalism, I don't think Escapist really did anything with that.
I know, but in general, like, oh, you can't hire him. He's bad against our narrative.
Why? He doesn't agree with
Well, the
us.
whole thing with the narrative and the Escapist is pretty funny because now Escapist has Deanna Kay, Lizzie, and Ollie.
Wait.
And
Explain
then
the Leon K
Brandon,
one.
and then Brandon Morris is supposedly really conservative.
But he
Yeah,
doesn't
that.
talk about that in his gaming writing.
Yeah, well, this is the
No,
thing.
but I
This
mean,
is,
just
they're
the
calling
thing
him
about
transphobic.
their. But the thing is, the thing with the like that's actually a diverse group, and Lizzie's really uh, liberal, right?
No, Lizzie's somewhere in the
She's
middle.
opposite spectrum somewhat.
Well, it basically she's not as crazy left as a lot of the people that used to be on the Escapist movie Bob.
Well, I don't know. You see, I don't know if I agree with that bit anymore. It's more that they were authoritarian and took, right?
Authoritarian left is the crazy left, man.
Yeah.
They're I don't know. Have you guys seen
No,
the?
I'm not. I'm not saying. I'm saying they. It might be just as left, but authoritarian is the opposite from. I don't remember. Because it was on that political spectrum chart, on that the political spectrum test thing. There's left and right, and then the top was authoritarian, and the bottom was the opposite of that.
Yeah, basically it was just basically you have authoritarian left, authoritarian right, no, and then you have libertarian left and libertarian right.
Yeah,
And like most gamers fall in libertarian left.
yeah. I am central leaning left.
Yeah, I'm pretty much close to that, but I do end up in libertarian left anyway. But I am kind of close to the center though. But is it bad that I don't care about neither of that? I just want people to write about video games.
Don't we all?
Like, your politics shouldn't matter.
When you're writing about games, yeah, exactly. And the thing is, like, there are games with a lot of heavy politics in there, and it's good to explore that, and it's good to discuss it.
When the game wants to
But
discuss it.
yeah, but not all games are like that.
But they should, don't you know? That's art. No, I'm serious. I think like what was it? The I think was it a Voice for Men or was it I think the Honey Badgers? I don't know which one who these people are exactly and who they count as. But they did a stream about is video games art, and they pretty much said that they like video games can be art, maybe they not, but Social Justice Warrior sure as shit feels that only art games like Gone Home should be considered to be as art, and every other game is scummy and it's killing the industry and it's killing the form. So, uh, can we just get rid of SJWs?
I actually am under the opinion that there's a thing called an art game, which is games like Flower, games like Journey, But then the standard games are just games for the most part. And then there's artistic games, which I also make a difference. That would include things like Okami or games like El Shaddai. Those are very, very artistic games. But I would not call those art games. Like, those are artistic as in their graphics are really special and unique.
Well, it doesn't do the exact amount of unique that you want them to do.
Like, don't you know, where's the lesbian showing her vagina?
What?
Can we not talk about that movie for one fucking night?
I wasn't talking about that movie. I was just talking about what SJW is considered to be art.
I know,
What
I know,
feminists consider to be art.
I know. It's just that some people would actually consider that movie art.
Even though they, yeah, that which is sad. Hey, Kenzo, you never saw that movie before, right?
No, you are not doing that to him.
What? Are you talking about teeth?
No.
No, no. Just avoid the conversation at all costs, man. Please.
Okay,
I'm
it's
begging
a
you.
lesbian movie that's about a bored lesbian housewife that decides that she needs to have sex with hookers. Then she decides, well, I should be a hooker. And then she becomes a hooker, gets caught by her wife, and her wife is just like, whatever, I still take you, even though you fucked a bunch of random people, and I might have AIDS.
You know, and this is gonna go with anybody who actually. If you guys watch my live streams, I'm usually doing other things besides these, and usually I'm doing this random shit with her.
And that was one of the random shit.
Yeah, it was, and I'm still confused about what happened with that movie.
Basically, it's bored housewife, and she basically fucks away the happiness.
Like the part that just pisses me off about that movie is it's like with the other movie that we watched is that nothing was resolved. They're back to where they were.
Yeah, unsatisfied. But at least they both know that they're unsatisfied.
God
But
damn it.
Mana, Kenzo, you guys, you know what you guys need to do? You need to go to my next stream when I show the legend of the Shrine Maidens, or the destiny of the Shrine Maidens. That's the
Hey,
name of
hey,
that
hey!
movie.
No! We agreed on Jim Kata.
After Shinkacha, because that movie is great too. It's also about lesbians, and guess what? The lesbian sex does not happen at all. It's mostly about a woman, being with a man. And then finally, when the lesbian scene happens, it's a brutal rape scene that pretty much mind fucks her. Isn't this a great movie?
Movie I want to watch is Ichi, the blind swordswoman. The samurai
Okay.
movie.
But don't you But come on, Mana. Those movies are great. You know it.
No, they were horrible. Why would you like that? Like I'm envious of that group, that the two people that were watching it with us that actually did it, that were having issues in the beginning of it.
It was so bad it broke. It broke the internet.
It broke the internet and made it cry. Yeah. Yeah, Oliver was blacklisted. Bob Chipman. Bottom is libertarian. Oh, hey, somebody's actually in the chat with us.
Hey, Chad. I hope the lesbian stuff didn't turn you off. And if it turns you on, well, then sucks to be you. These movies do not have anything to turn you on with.
Oh man.
on, Maha. You should talk about the other gay movie that we saw. You know, the one about the bears.
You mean that fucking oh, you mean that fucking Sex in the City with like middle-aged men? Yeah. Okay. All right. One thing I actually do want to keep in, I actually like one thing I actually to steer away from this conversation, uh, is by any chance is that anyone looking forward to any games coming out?
Dragon Quest Heroes, King of Fighters 2002 Unlimited Match on Steam.
Is Okay. I'm gonna ask this: is getting that new Dragon Ball Z game worth it?
I don't know. I have not been paying attention to Dragon Ball games.
Because I heard because apparently there's going to be a custom fighter thing that I'm like I actually would not mind.
I really don't know. But it's not the only Toriyama game in this timeline, because Dragon Quest Heroes 26th releases on 26th Japan, and Dragon
How
Quest
is
is
Dragon?
also by and Dragon Quest is also by Toriyama.
I'm just curious. How is Dragon Quest? Because it's like like is it any good?
It is good. The only problem I have with Dragon Quest, at least the only one I played, was 8. I didn't finish it, but my problem was the animations were slow. Like the battle animation, the battle pacing was slow.
But are they turn-based?
Yes.
So wouldn't that be a good thing?
Okay. Compare with Final Fantasy X. Like any Final Fantasy, I have no problem with their animation speed. Their animation speeds are normal. Even if you don't use haste, their animation speed is normal. But Dragon Quest VIII, when I played it, it was a little slower. Like you definitely feel how slow it is. And then there's another game that is kind of slow on battle animation, and that is Suikoden 5, and that game is also ridiculously good. But after putting that on the shelf, I couldn't return to it because it was slow. But yeah, the games themselves are really good. And another one, the first Neptune game, Hyperdimension Neptune. That game also has ridiculously slow battle animation, and you want to know how the company decided to fix the Neptune game? They made you. They gave you the option to frame skip, and it is drastic frame skipping, and it just does not look natural at all. So the best solution to fixing the animation speed is to redo the animation from scratch, which is why it's a ground-up issue.
Wait a minute. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna sound like a bit of a pleb here, but isn't frame skipping completely bad? Like basically you're missing stuff in the animation.
It depends.
Yeah, you're jumping. You're jumping keyframes essentially.
I don't know. It's just that if you're like, I'd rather the game be choppy and actually have like the all the frames there rather than it looking smooth and it not looking good in the final product. I mean, that's one of the issues I had with Mortal Kombat Armageddon. That and the fact that the custom fighter, that the whole storyline just pretty much just went to hell in a handbasket after that. What are these monsters doing? Also, by the way, did you guys see that what the tech developer favorited?
What?
Tech developer favorited one of Oliver Campbell's tweets.
Really?
Yep.
Ha ha. Once again, it shows these
What is
skaters
it?
actually did a really good job.
I know Lo Ping actually brought it up.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! I need to know. This is Harada, right?
It's a guy.
It's Harada, I think. He posts in both Japanese and English, right?
But it's still pretty cool. I mean, Tekken is an awesome game, and not only that, that goes to show you that we are on the side of the developers. Was that
Well,
actually cool?
well, that's the thing. Tekken got fucked over by these people.
Yeah, we want inclusive games, but don't get the pixie girl in there.
Wasn't she just like like she was just like some anime looking girl? That's why
Yeah,
people got angry at
anime
her.
idol chick.
Um, Lucky Chloe.
Yeah, but Lucky Chloe was never going to be into America anyway.
Um, look up Yuriko Tiger on Twitter, or even Google. I think you could find some pretty good cosplay. She's actually the professional cosplayer, and she's been helping out with Tekken stuff a long time. She started out doing. She's done a lot of Lily cosplay, and Lucky Chloe cosplay when she was announced.
And of course, the SJWs hate her because woman owning her
Because
sexuality, truly.
But then again, equality. That's what they want. But no, 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 no. If you don't agree with us, that's not equality. That's just you're being oppressive.
I'm a minority. How am I? Are you starting to say I'm impressing myself?
No, you just don't agree with me. Therefore, you're oppressive.
You know what else is oppressive?
Life.
I was about to say my 10-inch penis.
Your oppression stick.
Yeah, since after all, there's no girls, there's no women in GG, there's no women in Not Your Shield.
It's kind of like the universal rule that there's no women on the internet.
Yeah, which is a joke. It's like, oh, of course there's no women on the internet. I mean, after all, Jessica Valenti is secretly a man.
And we go right back to the Jessica Valenti jokes. Well, then again,
I
she is.
bathe in male tears, so she bathes in semen.
Dude, what is with that? I don't get them using that. It's not fucking clever. Like, it's like so many people were sending Brendan Morse like the pictures of them drinking out of their white cups saying male tears. I'm like, Lizzie F actually did the best fucking joke with that one. That means cum.
Well, it means common, I think, in a different country.
I think it's like Germany.
No, but maybe a Dutch country, like one of those Dutch places.
Fucking male. just the thought of the fact that they're trying to like that's their favorite line to use against men. It's semen. It's fucking semen.
I bathe in male tears, so you're a bukkake girl, huh?
Ugh.
I drink male tears, so you're a cum eater, huh?
So you're the actual term of cum dumpster. Way to go.
They are literally a cum dumpster.
How are you there, Kenzo?
I think he's busy giving Jessica Valenti her daily serving of male tears.
No, 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 no. Kenzo left.
Oh shit.
Oh, great. We just threw him out. We just made him leave. Wow. Okay. Wow.
Wait, we really did, or he had to go?
I don't know. He didn't say anything.
Maybe his internet got bad, or maybe Sax can't be in this conversation anymore.
Or maybe probably he'll come back, and then we're still talking about this because it's a very. I just don't. I don't get where they're going with that with the whole male tears joke. It's not funny.
It never is. I mean, it's funny to us.
It's funny to us because the fact that the irony of the whole situation. It's kind of like Arthur Chu standing up for porn stars, when in reality he's the biggest scumbag of them all because he knew a rapist in real life.
Wait, a real rapist?
Yes, did you not see that news clip that was going around?
I did, but wait, I don't trust anything unless it's actually verified. So he literally supported someone who.
He he had some form of excuse for it, but it's like it's just like it's nerd culture, so therefore I'm not allowed to talk about it.
No, you should talk about people who got assaulted, and you're kind of a scum friend for not even helping them.
Well, it is Arthur Chu, and after all the recent stuff that he was doing with the Cytherea charity. Oh, but like apparently, actually, you know what? Hey, Paulie, do you want to come in? Wait a minute. Oh my God! Did you?
Hello.
While Kenzo's appeared.
We thought our
Oh.
our talk about male
going on?
tears ran you off.
You all right, mate? Fuck. But I actually do have some good news that it's not Gamergate related, but but it is actually very very good to hear this. Um, do any of you know what Wesker House is?
No.
Wesker House is a parody thing that used to do a lot of survival horror Capcom games. Well, recently, like they had to stop doing stuff because one of their actors died of cancer, and a lot of them didn't have the thing to go on. So what ended up happening was they actually announced that they're going to open up the studio back up, and they're going to start doing some more parodies things. They're actually going to finish Resident Evil Days of Our Lives.
Huh.
I know it may not be much, but I'm actually happy about that.
It's a good thing, yeah.
It was sad because it's like the person who was playing Sadler was the person who died, and he was very funny.
Hmm.
So I'm actually am excited about that because what that way how they did it is that it was just a capture device, some voice acting and a fucking and just Resident Evil 4 with the clear data that they did this. Yes, I know I'm a Resident Evil fanboy. It's like the series is a lot of fun.
And it brings out my tisms.
Hey, everybody here has tisms.
Well, where's my tism?
Atlas.
Okay.
It's just like I know you well enough to know that is one of your tisms. That's like you and Ito have that in common. You, Ito, and Kenzie all having things with Atlas.
In our 2D waifus.
Because because the 2D is objectively better.
It is. I mean, do you see the 3D chicks out there? They go around, they're promiscuous, they back Jessica Valenti. They bathe in male tears, for Christ's sake.
We shouldn't have, we're as women we shouldn't be thanks for keeping me sane with this stream before I go. I got name we should all check out Krista V.
Oh, Christina V?
Yeah, Christina V, yeah.
What about? Do you want to talk about that?
The SJW, like, thank you for keeping me sane with this stream. Before I go, I got a name y'all should check out. Christina V. Christina Venezuela. The SJW has been bugging her by accusing her and her friends harassing are from Gamergate, and Christina is not buying it. Ooh, whoa.
Oh, you didn't know about that?
And she seems to be very annoyed by it, so keep an eye out for Christina, especially to think about her password. She has a reason to be angry with SJWs. Is she a member of the cosplaying community?
She's a voice actress.
Who does she play?
Nanoha. I believe she voices Nanoha. She voices, I think Homura from. She voices. Actually, she voice directed for Skullgirls. And voice directing is ridiculously important, and Skullgirls had pretty awesome voice acting.
Well, I heard Skullgirls was a very good game.
It's good. I tried it, and I personally couldn't play it for one reason, and that is when I did the motion for the attack, it felt like a different attack came out. Like I could not match the motion to the attack, which I find is a very critical thing for a fighting game. A whole bunch of other fighting games that I play do actually match it well. The motions with the attacks that come out. But that aside, it is a really solid game.
Oh, well, okay, so she actually did Sailor Moon. She did Sailor Mars.
Wait, she was Sailor Mars?
In the Viz dub, yeah. She did Kill la Kill.
Who was she in Kill la Kill?
She's done a lot of fan stuff as well.
Wow, really? She likes great characters.
She's done a lot of fan stuff, including singing Haruhi songs. The Melancholy of Haruhi Suzumiya. She sang both of the insert songs I think in both Japanese and English. I'm not sure. But the English ones were ridiculously awesome, and it was fan translated lyrics.
Okay, all right. So, like, I'm not trying to be mean when I say this. So, what exactly is the controversy going on with it?
Well, it wasn't. Okay, here's what happened. actually, a friend told me about it. He said he was happy and he was sad, and then he told me the incident that happened, and it was someone was harassing uh, Christina V, and then someone tried to blame Gamergate, and then Christina V says, "No, this person was harassing my friend for the longest time, and now for some strange reason latched onto me."
So,
That was that.
wow, she actually didn't buy into the bullshit. Awesome. Like, I instantly got
And
respect for her for that one.
then they responded again saying, "Tell me who it is so I can beat him up." Right. And I just think, are you joking around? Are you serious? If you're serious, that's kind of childish. But yeah, I believe I found the guy that was harassing both her friend and her. I don't. Now she said there was death threats. I don't remember if there was actually death threats from this supposed person. Like she never named the person, but it was supposedly on Twitter, so I did take a look. But the person, I don't remember if there was death threats, but the guy was definitely not in the right mind.
So, in other words, this person tried, setting it up so that Gamergate was going to take the fall, and she pretty much just said,
No,
"Yeah, it
I
doesn't work
don't
that
think
way."
I don't actually think he was setting up for Gamergate to take the fall. To be, in all honesty, I from looking at his tweets, it really did not seem like that. And the account started up like early September, early mid-September, and then there was the person did actually tweet, have like 2 or 3 tweets relating to Gamergate. One was I think a pro, one was I don't care, and one was end Gamergate, or something. It was something like that. But a huge majority of this guy's tweets were pretty much harassing, indirectly, harassing her friend, who was also a voice actress, Kira Buckland.
It
You
sounds
could look up that name. Hello?
Yeah, my controller just unpaused itself. So,
the control has a mind of its own.
no, it's just when I put it down, the underneath of a table just hit it like. So Kira Buckland's the first one that pops up. Kira Buckland is an American voice actress. So she also looks like a cosplaying kind of person as well.
She recently voiced one of Dead or Alive's newest characters.
Yeah, Hanukkah.
Yeah.
Ulterior Shelley, Bravely Default.
And actually, she was wanting to stream her learning how to play Honoka, but she doesn't have the equipment and stuff like that. She doesn't have the setup. And
I just noticed this, is that like anybody, like all of these people that are being attacked by these people are fucking Skullgirl's voice actresses. Like,
really?
Yes, she's like this Kirk woman. Yeah, she was Bloody Mary in Skullgirls.
See, well,
but I don't know if
there's.
But I don't know if there's a relationship between that, though.
But I do know one thing, that Social Justice Warriors, they never really liked that game. You know, like how much they don't like Bayonetta and stuff like that. They don't like how the way the women are portrayed because it's too sexy. They're too scantily clad for my prudish taste.
Yeah, well, they can blow it out their ass. The video games are not just for one demographic. It's for every. It's just.
No, it's not. It's for me and me alone and my artistic taste. So I'm gonna harass everybody who doesn't agree with me and dox them, threaten them, so they can bow down to my narrative.
Because they're oppressing me, so I'm gonna do all these shameful tactics. I'm sorry. I just have no respect for SJWs and anything that they stand for.
No one has respect for them.
When that one fucking SJW said that one fucking USA Today article said that we need to fucking we need like minorities and the gays need to actually help fight in our fight because we helped them in the past. Like that instantly pissed me the fuck off because it's just like
I heard
you
about
want
that.
what?
Yeah, I heard about that one.
Yeah, Ashton Liu, I believe, was actually the one that showed me it. It's just like, no, I don't owe you jack shit because it's like you like that fight was something for something that mattered. This stupid shit about fucking stalls and bathrooms and fucking manspreading. Yeah, this is not something to worry about.
Yeah, I told you about the mask spray and how they also got the same thing for women. Don't put bags on the seats.
Oh, well, I'm guessing they were pissed.
No. They just feel like the mask spray thing is a bigger issue that affects women even more greatly, therefore it's more important.
Emergency, Cheesegate.
Oh, god damn it. Do we have another gate now?
We have Pizzagate.
Well,
No, we've got Cheesegate.
Oh god, it does it involve who I think it does?
I don't know, but we got Cheesegate. Emergency.
Hey, Paulie, if you actually Paulie, if you're still around, go ahead and subscribe, man. I usually tend to do these a lot.
Yeah, between my streams and Maz, you'll never be without content.
Yeah, pretty much. I also am trying to figure out how to get those fucking FLV files to go into Sony Vegas. Cause it's like I love what we did with those fucking like the oppression Olympic challenge. We still need to finish it.
That means we still gotta fucking do you know who's.
Fucking I Justine.
Remember how the way she licked those controllers, baby.
No, the licking doesn't bother me anymore. It's the twerking in front of the fucking
Xbox.
twerking in front of the Xbox is what got me. I'm like, I hate this so much.
When white women twerk with no ass.
I thought you meant got you hooked.
God no.
Well, sure, this got me hooked. I mean, that just totally got me wet. Watching her twerk it, totally would throw ones at her.
$1 is a monopoly money.
1, 2, and 3s.
No, I'll just throw yens at her. $1 yens.
1 yen.
Yeah, 1 yen.
That's still a waste of yen.
I think it's like cents on the dollar at that point. So.
I honestly don't understand. Just okay. So what is Cheesegate? Please elaborate me, man. King Guitar.
It doesn't matter. Cheesegate is Cheesegate.
That's bullshit answer. Tell me what this is.
Some people like to put jalapenos in it. These are horrible, horrible people.
Is this like Pineapple Gate? Is this like Pizzagate?
Is it like Lampgate?
There were,
Macaroni cheese is better on top of stove mixed with ground beef. Spicy mac and cheese is a crime against humanity. Cheesegate.
oh wow, oh wow, this is this is a real thing. You know what? I'm perfectly fine with it. Like, any more reason for them to any more for SJWs to bitch? Yes.
Oh, Scratchpoint replied somewhere saying, no, but recently Kotaku had a piece about how nacho cheese doesn't exist. Quality journalism.
Didn't they do a fucking piece, kind of like BuzzFeed, about Kim Jong Un's hair recently?
Yeah,
His
there was that
hair.
too. I remember seeing Remy post on that.
Yeah, Remy got.
That
Remy
was
was
interesting.
fucking, Remy's just like, you're not BuzzFeed.
He
What are you
rated on
doing?
it.
But
Yeah.
they're owned by Gawker, and Gawker is shit. So
Oh, you mean like how they one time had that one fucking?
Like, it's not. It's not. It's not unexpected, but at the same time, it sort of is, considering Kotaku is still trying to relate to games somehow. But that was just out of left field. So
wait, they're a gaming company?
no, Kotaku is supposed to be about games and otaku stuff and stuff like that. That's why they were relating stuff back to games a lot. Like, if
Really?
all the Ferguson stuff were related back to like Watch Dogs or something, right? Or GTA or something. Or no, it was Call of Duty, wasn't it? But like they always related it back to games, one way or another. No matter how unrelated things are, they just related it back to games. But that thing with the hair, I don't think is anywhere normal.
It's not BuzzFeed, so what the hell are we doing here?
Exactly, that's what Remy was saying. Like, you're not BuzzFeed. Why are you being like BuzzFeed?
Because we're owned by Gawker, and Gawker is kind of like BuzzFeed.
BuzzFeed.
Well, that's what it is. Let's be fair, that's what BuzzFeed is. It's butts. It's ass.
Sarah BuzzFeed.
No! Can we not have dog fuckers? Like something dedicated to that dog fucker.
We could talk about Sarah. We could talk about Lee Dunham. Oh wait, no. It's even worse.
So-
Kid fucker.
It's just, we have some real winners in anti-gamergate. You know that?
Well, Leon Dunham came out as anti-Gamergate.
No, I was just saying, like, just in the SJW side, I mean. We have some real winners in that. What is Johnny complaining about in this? Apparently, a new Sonic game was coming out.
Oh dear.
So
Incoming of a lot of autistic people.
no, I'm more worried about the employees at GameStop getting maced.
Oh shit, you're right.
You want to see some pimped out Jaguars?
Are we talking about the game console, or are we talking about the?
Copy the link.
You know what else? I just realized something that out of all the stuff that's happening in Gamergate, and about journalism, and about social justice warriors, eventually we're gonna win.
Oh, did you guys not see the recent? There was a poll that was going around that a lot of people think that that liberals are actually destroying intellectual diversity in colleges.
That's because they are. Let's be frank here. They are.
Oh no, no, it's perfectly fine considering that. Remember what I told you yesterday about the college that I went to? The like, there's actually a massive amount of we're basically trying to create safe spaces and all of this other stupid shit, but the academic sides are always lacking. We have to use patriotic YouTube videos and talking about speciesism creators. That class is my favorite because of how much of a train wreck it is.
Well, it is a train wreck. Speciesism, Jesus. Tumblr has invaded your classrooms.
Well, that's what the thing is that the like in the classroom that I was the class that I said this, people wanted me to say something about the really patriotic commercials because the fact that I always have interesting things to say about it.
And then that old woman in the class.
The old woman in the class who gets really bitchy about the fact that every time I open my mouth, and I always show that I actually have some form of intelligence that she'll never have. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's just like if you want to be a patriotic person, that's perfectly fine. But just don't do the apple pie baseball and all the American flags everywhere.
America.
America.
America. Fuck
Okay.
yeah.
So it's just like I get the fact that we're going with this, and apparently I did not notice that Kenzo has been posting different things about Cheesegate.
That's because you're too busy, too busy with your tism.
You have tisms too. Don't knock the tism.
Hey, am I tisming now? No.
You were tisming earlier
About what?
about the capture card.
Well, that's not tism. I just need to know because before I want to buy something. Before I actually put out my money, I like to know what I need to buy.
I know. I know. Doing
That's not.
that is usually a form of tisming.
Oh, so I should just blindly buy stuff.
Oh no 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 no! I'm not saying it's a bad tism. You need to tism sometimes with that. It's like I kind of want you to finish Life is Strange to see if I should buy it.
Wait, how did Ralph get this picture?
What picture?
He tweeted something.
Is it that picture of the
Yes.
McDonald's dining room?
Yes.
Yeah, that's fucking art, everyone. Abandoned smell. Oh my fucking god, this is horrible. Oh my god. Oh minute, let me put in the chat. Let me put in the chat. This is so fucking horrible, man.
What am I looking at?
This is fucking modern art, man. This is modern fucking art. It is so deep. It's so edgy. I gotta admit, it does kind of look like a gingerbread man from if you look at it from one side, like the top of a gingerbread man.
It looks like spilled soda to me.
No, I know, but it's just like if you actually turn your head it looks like there's kind of a ghost kind of thing going on there.
It looks like a deformed rabbit.
Spooky, spooky, spooky. I actually like one of the comments that's going on right in this. I could see the world through his eyes, and I feel so much dumber for it.
Oh man.
He also like abandoned spill. That's the name of the fucking picture too.
Can we just like just blow up the world at this point?
Nah, it's a little bit too extreme.
I think it's worth it.
Cheesegate is there a wrong gate to make macaroni and cheese number two? Which you prefer, Kraft Dinner or Hamburger Helper?
Neither. Use fucking milk.
Fucking milk?
I don't know. I like me some Kraft Dinner.
You said use fucking milk.
I say use milk, but
No,
No,
I
you
think it's.
said use
I think they're referring to the fact that you could actually use like a base thing, kind of like how Hamburger Helper is for it when you actually with the ground beef.
you can still do that yourself, and it'll be much more healthier.
thing is you didn't say use milk, you said you use fucking milk.
I use male tears.
Oh god damn it! That'd be a disgusting Hamburger Helper.
It'll be just be really salty.
Like, Hamburger Helper isn't salty enough. Jesus Christ!
Quick, somebody make that and give it to Jessica Valenti.
Hmm.
She'll appreciate it.
Fucking
After all,
Jessica
she
Lange.
bathes in male tears.
They both used milk.
Lots and lots of creamy milk.
So apparently, episode 1 of Resident Evil Revelations 2 is going to be coming out soon this week. That's going to it's either expect me in a live stream to start crying in the middle of it, saying it's so good, or have me in the live stream crying it's so awful, it's so awful, it's so awful, then hear a gunshot and me all yellering myself. I can't take it anymore, man. That autistic bit is brought to you by my brain.
Mama, brain, come back. I need you to watch the bad lesbian pictures.
It's like God damn it, no. Who am I gonna force to watch this shit with me now? So did you guys hear that Kanye West is making a new game?
Yes.
Kenzo, did you hear about it?
Yep.
It's gonna be shitty.
I'm gonna try to make money off of this, and if I don't make money off of this, I'm being oppressed.
Well, his wife did. Why not him?
Well, his wife's games suck just as hard.
But she made money off of it.
Thing is, she has a following. She does have a following. I think his original following kind of scattered.
Kanye West has a following of what?
He did at once, right? He did have a following before.
Yes. That was back when, ignorant niggers, that you can make money off of them easily.
Well, a lot
Now
of
they
them
got
are going
YouTube to make
corporate
money
now.
off of.
But yeah, so
Wait a minute. Is Kanye going corporate?
He's
Or
been
going-
corporate.
all right, I'm streaming Tales of Systeria right now.
But you're already
And
on a stream.
yeah.
So I could do both at once.
Yep. And apparently the opening intro song thing doesn't play until you've seen it in the game once. Because it plays after the prologue.
So what did Cran Bunce do recently? Because I'm seeing a lot of pictures of him going around.
Really?
Did he make some suicide comment or something?
You know, people say they use suicide as a trap, but I don't know why I'm getting this feeling like they do seriously are contemplating suicide and not just, oh, I'll trap you by saying I'll suicide sort of thing.
So
that's kind of sad.
Did anyone else notice that Johnny just snuck in here?
Yeah, can you guys hear me?
Yes, we can. Yeah.
Okay.
What is this voice? What is this voice?
Okay. I finally got things working. I don't know why. Okay. Oh, I can see it's kind of messing with the volume here. Okay, there we go.
It's just like, I don't think anyone has noticed that you came in here.
We're too busy trying to prepare Jessica Valenti's meal tiers. We're trying to make a meal tier sandwich.
The bitch who was complaining about, we don't have to wrap your Christmas presents.
Oh.
God, that was the dumbest fucking article I've ever read. Like halfway through, X, can't do this anymore. Fuck it. Like, you don't have to wrap them, but it would be nice if you wrapped the person who you bought for his Christmas presents.
The patriarchy! It's the patriarchy! It's oppressing me! Just like my period, that's the reason why I should get a week off of work. Yeah,
You've seen this, okay, there's, patron, patriarchy. There's also matriarchy.
We all know what camp Jessica Valenti is on.
And then there's matron.
Wait a minute. He actually had a $1,000 camera, and he took a picture of that spell.
$1,000 camera, and that's what he took a picture of.
You know, the sad part is, I'm not surprised. I'm really not.
Do you guys have the chat open, or what?
Yeah, I'll post it again. I'm gonna also, I'm also just gonna, post it in as well.
I can't look at chat. I don't. Oh, okay. What is it? Okay, there we go. All right. That's a little better.
I mean, just like we're starting to see like a shift here that people are starting to realize that maybe some turbo liberals are actually hurting things.
Well, some, not all.
Well, that's the thing. It's like not all liberals are bad, just like not all conservatives are bad. It's just that when you get to that horseshoe, when you get to the other ends of that horseshoe, it gets really fucked up. And And fuck you, print screen.
I'm assuming anybody here is not really into tech, right?
What are you talking about?
No, because I was worried about my I want to get a new laptop, but I want to get a cheap one because I already have my PC to do any kind of gaming. So
So what's the functionality of it?
basically, I just want to stream console games. I already have the HAPA G card to stream. So
So you're using something like Live Gamer Portable, right?
wait, repeat that?
Live Gamer Portable?
No. It's like it's basically a thing that designs to stream games and record game footage, basically for the Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3. I just want a good laptop so that way I can be able to do it without it actually messing up. Because the laptop I have, it's like, no, you can't use this because it's not compatible with the graphics card, so it won't work. We're not gonna allow you to do it.
Hmm.
So I have no idea. I just want a good laptop that's like kind of under $500, because that's all I can afford. So if anybody here, I think Johnny, you're pretty good with computers, right?
Uh, Theoretically, yeah. It depends.
Yeah. So do you know any kind of recommendations for a laptop like that?
For a laptop, I'm not good with laptops. I'm sorry. What do you want to do with it?
Well, like I said before, it's just basically I want to use it just for streaming console footage. When
I wouldn't know the requirements for that. I've actually been looking into
Somebody in
that.
the chat said use ThinkPads are always good.
That depends. That depends on the ThinkPad. If it's heard the IBM ones are good, but it's been like 10 years since IBM made a ThinkPad. You know, my current ThinkPad's a piece of shit, but you know, yeah.
wait, these are it. Wait, Lino is the one with the spyware from I think was it what Super
Yeah.
yeah.
That's
Staying away from
that's
that
that's
one.
why I'm gonna buy. I'm probably I might my next laptop might be from Apple, because of that, because I can't think of anyone. Everyone else just makes these horrible. They're either they're either like meant for the mobile market, like like people who don't intend on doing anything, you know, more taxing than they would have on a tablet, that kind of mobile, or they're just usually horribly overpriced, and yeah, they're usually stuffed with adware and spyware and all that crap. Yeah. So I'd rather if I get something from Apple, I can have a Windows partition and install Windows myself, and then I'll just install whatever I feel like, you know. So probably a little better.
Oh fuck it, I'll just go for an HP laptop.
Yeah, HP's good. HP's not bad. HP's not bad.
Downside, they want $500, $600 for it. I'm like,
I'm switching it over to this. Please go into the chat and see the picture I just posted.
I was surprised she's not wearing hoop earrings. Anita, you, I mean, come on. I mean, you have the ratchet earrings all the time. The one time you don't put it on, huh? It's for Dragon Con?
I imagine that's kind of the facial expression she usually has off camera.
It's directed towards Jonathan McIntosh, her boyfriend. Like, I fucking hate you, man. This shit right here is the reason why I can't do dick. This is the
My
reason
lord.
why now you don't get the V from me.
So yeah, this was on Jonathan. Like apparently somebody found a Flickr account before Jonathan McIntosh privatized it. So Ralph is now posting everything
my
that was on
lord.
there. Oh god, this is fucking awful.
Oh, my. Oh, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. I mean, not her, but yeah.
Well, to be fair,
What is she wearing?
something
I
that
think she's
Jonathan McIntosh
cosplaying
picked
that.
out for her.
I think she's cosplaying that Republic girl from Hunger Games. I think. Like
This
the
is
really fake one.
2009.
Except without the makeup. I guess she was against the whole makeup except for the lipstick. I guess that probably would have been triggering or something or repressive.
Wait. She's dressing up as she's, even though I think like what she's Armenian or something like that. You dress up as a person who's supposed to be like African descent. I don't know.
It's like just everything about this picture is so. She has a piercing.
I don't
Yeah.
mind about that. No, I don't think there's much to say
Holy
about the.
fuck, she actually has a piercing.
Yeah.
Well, at least she takes it out when she does her recordings.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's like right underneath her fucking lip. It's gotta be painful.
Yeah.
They are. At least it's not
I-
infected like Zoe Quinn.
I don't really know what kind of relationship they have, by the way. She and John Mack and
Well, that's because Zoe Quinn put something inside of her body that shouldn't be there in the first place.
I've never continuously cared about their relationship for more than like 15 seconds, so that's really what's kind of kept me from looking it up. So
I'm the same way. I just straight up make fun of it.
I take it that this is a slow news day for games. Oh, except for GTA 5 getting delayed again.
Cheesegate.
So I canceled my pre-order, and I'm probably gonna get Ground Zeroes and that Resident Evil remaster with the money. So, because I'm not I've contacted Steam support, and I'm not expecting them to help me out, like maybe get me like an actual refund. So, yeah, I think I'm probably just gonna, yeah.
What was
Let's
gonna be wrong with it?
They
What?
delayed it too much.
They're delaying it again?
Oh, yeah, it's been bumped back to April 14th, and I'll buy it when it comes out. I'll buy it if and when it comes out. So, I want, in the meantime, I want to get the Resident Evil remaster and then Ground Zeroes, so I can actually play that for the first time. So, I've heard Ground Zeroes runs like a dream. It is. I've heard it is just beautiful on PCs. So. A very kind of a very Kojima way of porting a game to a PC. So, yeah.
Wait, isn't Ground Zeroes that fucking that demo game that they put out?
Yeah, it's probably
Yeah.
demo length, but it's probably a Hideo Kojima demo, so that's I really.
Oh,
don't
but
mind.
it is also like you get to explore everything. So it is demo length, but at the same time you can do much more than a standard demo, supposedly.
Mm-hmm. I also got to play Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance. I have that in my library. I haven't been able to download it.
Oh my god, the comments
Thanks,
for
Internet.
this. Have you guys seen the
Let's
comments
see.
for this?
Comments of what?
For the picture?
She looks like an
Ralph-
autistic Bayonetta.
Yes, my best one. Just a day that I
Can you link me
cannot
to some of
see
these
that.
tweets? I mean,
So is anyone sending that picture to her under the label Bayonetta yet?
Eventually. It's gonna happen. They're gonna go, hey, stop cosplaying as me, you're sucking at it.
I think I think that's why she went after Bayonetta. Yeah. 'Cause,
She sucked
yeah, I
that
don't
in, and
know.
Jonathan
I guess
posted it
she didn't look
everywhere.
like. Yeah. Let's see.
I swear she just looks really pissed off at him. Like, I hate you so much.
Like,
Go
just the
out.
look on her face, it was just. The look on her face is like so angry. It's just like, I don't want to do this.
She probably didn't, but he made her do it, and she's like, "Okay, I'll do this, but you're not hitting this. Sorry, legs are shut." Not like he was getting any probably anyway, but
All right. Oh yeah, I'm not sure if you guys saw the Skype link. Someone released a very early alpha executable of Sonic Extreme, optimized to run for newer systems. So that's pretty neat. You know the Sonic game they had planned for Saturn?
Oh,
That
no,
one.
well, I don't know about it, but
It's for PCs. You don't need a Saturn for it.
yeah.
This was back when Sega. Now, I've been looking up Saturn. Excuse me. Been looking up Saturn games all the time, and I found that a lot of them made it to PCs. That's a pretty neat mentality. I wish more developers tried that out. So,
Yeah.
especially someone like a first-party developer like Sega that could tell that the Saturn wasn't really kind of hitting the mark, so they tried developing for something with a slightly higher install base. So.
and then Christian comes and decides to mace another employee in the face.
Let's see.
Well, at least Sonic's arms aren't fucking blue.
No, instead they're pink. Just to fuck with him.
Somebody needs to make a mod of that game and just make the arms blue, just for that purpose alone.
But would that work though?
I'm
What?
sorry?
No, if they actually did that, would he actually get really that pissed off again and start macing GameStop employees in the face?
And Sarah Butts is appearing again.
Oh, yeah, what? I guess she's got tired of fucking her dog or something.
This is kind of why I dropped Twitter, you know? After a while. Just kind of became about the e-celebrities instead of going after their ideas.
That's why he dropped Twitter, mate.
I'll just get into that anyway.
I'd rather
and then,
just fight underneath the veil of scrutiny.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's easier to get more information.
Putting half my cart in. Oh, that's not too bad. That's good.
Well, I mean, this is the thing. It's just that, like, did you guys hear about that? A Man in Black and Sarah Butts maybe been working with Zoe the whole time.
Wouldn't be
And?
surprised. It's like
Yeah, exactly.
Is that it? I mean, none of the. Let me be clear about this. Nothing since August has remotely surprised me. I don't think any of this has really taken me by surprise. It's well, I'm sorry. None of it is shocked. The idea that people would do this, people would do what they've done, but yeah, I'm waiting the day when I'm actually kind of caught off guard by something. So
Sessler avoiding press when he is part of the press.
Sessler.
No. Remember early on,
Oh, yeah.
Milo was reaching out to him. He's like, "Hey, I'm doing a little piece. I was wondering if I could interview you." And he was saying how he was trying to avoid press avoid the media for a while. And I'm just thinking,
You are the media, you cokehead.
you part of the media?
Smart guy. He probably, yeah. Milo probably would have fried him about that, about his whatever that was at that E3, I think that was his coverage, or yeah.
She's not going to take your games away.
Proceeds to take your game.
I don't remember if that was publicly released on like onto the Gamergate hashtag when Milo was doing the interview thing.
To be fair, they didn't really take games away. I mean, they didn't take games in ways that would affect me. They got Target to drop a game, and
They wanted to ban
Steam dropped the shooter game Hatred by mistake, and it was then restored. What bothered me about that was that they were actually they pretty much advocated for that. They cheered that on. That's the point where it's like, you're pretty much looking at art, you're curating art to be this thing unless you don't like it. So if you're not willing to advocate for the artist, you really have no business doing this whole criticism thing.
Yep.
I always felt it's always a little bit hypocritical, especially with the art. They're like, oh, video games are art. So then you can't say that the video game shouldn't have this, or this is over-sexualized, or this is that. You have to take it as is.
But clearly you're not hearing what I'm saying with this.
She can criticize.
You can say that as a personal opinion, but that's it. That's it.
She can.
I don't get that.
She can criticize games for sexism using research and facts and everything. She hasn't yet, but she can. I trust she's actually physically capable of that. She can potentially. So. I mean, you can criticize games for sexism, but I'd like to see it backed up with facts and not intertwined with some political chip on the shoulder. So, and I just haven't seen that. Usually I find people just have to outright lie and distort the facts, and other stuff. Rinse, repeat. Everyone's heard it before.
Well, that's how the way these people are. And the worst thing is, it kind of actually sets women back.
Oh yes, but it sets them forward, so it doesn't. That's, I guess, for them that's a positive.
Yeah. Excuse me, but it doesn't matter. I made my money.
And that's all they care about.
Yeah, let's not talk about the fact that there was actually games that was going with it, but no, your journalist buddies actually were shitting on them back when they were actually coming out.
But they were all Japanese, so they don't count.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Let's shit on the Japs, and let's have our buddies actually getting some real good good exposure.
I was going to say, yeah, they also brought in developments by their friends. That's from what I understand how Fez did. Dear Esther was going to get the attention and eventually did, eventually because.
We're waiting, Johnny.
It doesn't feel slapped together, so the cronyism though is pretty clear with a game like Gone Home, with something like Gone Home and Fez. So.
Well, Fez, a lot of people did like it. The downside is it was the fact that he had a lot of he had a lot of people backing him that shouldn't have been backing him.
Well, we also have to remember that his antics before we found out about that, made it worse for him as well.
I don't know what's worse, the fact that these people are just so ingrained in our. How did they get this far in?
Vernon Jabal is now drinking male tears.
I don't know. I really don't know. It's disappointing. But yeah, they've infiltrated so many places.
There's going to be, like, when this is all over, there's going to be a lot of disdain between Japanese developers and the gaming market already.
I don't know. I mean, Sony pretty much shows that maybe they're retarded too.
Well, like it wasn't like the Japanese branch of it. It was just the American branch that said that comment.
But still, their parent company is still in Japan, and then they're gonna look and they're gonna see this. They're gonna go, what the fuck?
I'm sorry,
I mean,
what? Sorry, go ahead.
I think Sony of America, the American brands came out and said, "Oh yeah, we're anti-Gamergate. That people in Gamergate."
No, they were saying that
No.
Gamergate was
That's
One person at a
taken
time.
out of context.
I'm sorry, what?
He was trying to answer that question carefully.
Oh,
He
so wait a
wasn't
minute.
outright saying this or that.
So in other words, it was so in other words, a lot of people took it out of context.
They like he tried to answer it as neutral as possible, but he had to answer it, and they ran with it.
Once again, our journalist shows once again how dumb and retarded that they are.
Don't you remember Blizzard? It's the same deal.
Oh, you mean the death stare that that everyone saw to Jeff Keighley?
Wait. What was that about? Blizzard?
Ugh.
The thing with Blizzard was it November? There was a StarCraft, or no, it was a Blizzard thing, right? Not StarCraft. It was
Something involving Blizzard in which
Blizzard.
I think it was like the CEO talking about it. Ending with Jeff Keighley bringing Gamergate up, and with the CEO giving him a death
the
stare.
CEO only talked about harassment and how harassment's bad, this and that. Be good to each other.
Yeah, then Jeff Keighley
Wrong
made it about
Gamergate.
Gamergate.
And then, yeah, Jeff Keighley was like, "Oh, so thank you for talking about Gamergate." And then he goes, well, he didn't say anything, but he wasn't. He's like,
He didn't even
just
allow
put
him.
words in my mouth.
Yeah.
So what? So the game journalist ran with that whole thing.
Yeah.
Huh.
And I believe I think it's the same thing with the Sony deal. Only it was a private interview. It wasn't. Yeah. So. Yeah.
Well,
But again, they are the ones trying to poke it into Sony, and like during that interview, it didn't have to be about Gamergate.
it's kind of like how it's like there's already obvious hintings that employees of Microsoft don't like Gamergate. Now they're trying to get Sony to do it as well.
No. But the thing is, they are what they're doing. They're because what happened with that article with what Sony did was asked if they read their article, and of course their article is slanted against Gamergate. So misinformation abound. So that's all. Like on their own, if you take their stance, their articles might actually read properly. But in the context of everything that's actually happening, of course it's not. So basically, misinformation begets more misinformation until someone reveals what's actually happening.
And I don't understand why would they do this. All this is going to prove is just that more facts that you guys are behaving unethically, and that Gamergate is important.
They're trying to push them to their side. Of course, it's unethical. In terms of like how they're going about doing that, what we do is here's the facts. Choose your side. Do whatever. You don't have to choose a side if you don't want to. We welcome neutrals.
We welcome them because, well, we need some people to think critically more. But one thing that it's like they are trying to grasp at straws and trying to get these people to really sound like they hate us.
Yeah.
Because they hate us, because we're actually making them do their jobs. I mean, I would hate us too.
But you're everything that they stand against.
Oh yeah, I know, because I actually believe that they should do their fucking jobs. That's a bold concept.
I think I actually realize this. Everybody in this group right now is pretty much everything that they would stand against.
Yeah, I mean, we don't go against a narrative. We're women, we're minorities, we're in the some of us are in the LGBT community. How many of us are atheists? Because then we just hit all the markers.
I'm agnostic.
Yeah, see? Well, there you have it. And we don't go with them. It's almost as if it's like they're full of shit when they say minorities on their side. Kind of like the right on Law and Order SVU is like, women are thanking me for speaking out for them, and then they were like, which women, what women? Because there's plenty of women who've been calling you assholes every time.
Oh, one thing I actually did want to bring up. Did you guys happen to see that one Desert Fox guy is actually he unlocked his Twitter?
They either do that or they block you or they delete their Twitter.
He unlocked his Twitter just
unlocked.
He unlocked it. Yeah, he unlocked
to bait?
it to start shit with Brandon Morse.
Why?
Because of that transphobic shit that they're basically pushing around.
Well then, why not just keep it unlocked?
Well, he had it locked because people found out that he was otherkin.
And trans too. Trans otherkin. He wants to be the special little cute little fox girl.
I'm sorry. What's this about?
You heard none of that?
I'm sorry.
We're talking about Desert Fox and how he wants to be, that little cute little fox girl of his dreams.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he wants to become a woman. which is perfectly fine with it, but just don't think Randy Harper as a role model because that alone is scary. A woman who allegedly sold her children for meth. Yeah, that's something you really want to live up to.
Well, at least you know she's easy. I mean, all you gotta do is give her a bag of meth, and she'll put out.
Oh, well, fuck, wait a minute. What's that? Huh. So they actually brought up a new character. They brought up a new character for Mortal Kombat X. Everyone, did you see what it said? It's in the chat.
Let me see real quick. Wait, which chat?
Google Hangout.
I don't see it.
Do you see what it says though?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes
Fujin
sense
is
to me.
actually Fujin is actually becoming getting in there. You know, the person kind of got fucked over in Mortal Kombat 4.
Oh, really? So that's a good thing.
Yeah, actually, Fujin is actually getting like bigger placement in the game, and that's pretty fucking good. Like the only two games that he was ever in, he kind of got fucked over immensely. Because what idiot brings a crossbow to a fist fight?
One that wants to win, apparently, because unarmed person versus somebody with a weapon.
Well, this is the thing. When it comes to Mortal Kombat, when it came to Mortal Kombat 4, it was just like they actually like everybody had different weapons. Well, some one was a boomerang, so like hammers, knives, axes, but the crossbow was the only one that stood out. And the thing is that everybody has projectiles in that game, so it's kind of a yeah.
How about I was going to say I'm looking for a good Mortal Kombat game to start on. How about UMK3?
No, dude, get the Mortal Kombat Arcade Collection. It's 1, 2, and
The
3.
first, those are the only good ones, to my
What the
knowledge.
fuck are you talking about? Deception was good.
The ones after, I don't know.
There are certain ports of 4 I would stay away from. Like, don't touch the Dreamcast version of 4.
Oh well, it's this. See, the arcade collection features a port of the game I'm looking at, Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3.
Yeah.
And numbers 1 and 2. Number 1 I can get on Sega CD, and then number 2 on 32X. But the third one looks like it's the most polished, like as far as controls and characters and everything.
But that's the thing. It's that if you really want to get like the feel of the story, just have all three of them on one. Just get all three of them and just play them.
Yeah, if there's a collection of the first 3 games, just get that one.
Chris, you should know some of the earlier games some of the earlier fighting games I played were like Virtua Fighter, which didn't really have a story. You had to look it up, in the manual or something. I've never been big on stories in the games.
Actually, King of Fighters is one that has a really good story, and
I mean, I'm sure the story's good, but I really like I like the combat. Just beat the
This is the
crap out
thing.
of people.
It's that if you actually like the combat is first priority when it comes to Mortal Kombat, but when it comes to the story, it is rather entertaining.
All right.
That's why if you actually were to play something like Mortal Kombat 9, you'll actually enjoy it because it is actually you actually play Mortal Kombat 1 through Ultimate 3 to actually get like the full story of 9. because they're alternate future, alternate universes.
I see.
Did you ever play 9, Dennis? I mean, Kenzo?
Don't remember.
That was for 360 and PS3.
Yeah, I haven't. Like, ever since I got into like a whole ton of other fighting games, I have never been able to return to Mortal Kombat. No matter how much I try, I just can't.
Let's see how much let's see how much they are on eBay. I wonder if they were big in Japan, the Mortal Kombat games.
I wouldn't think so. You could check. I don't think it's.
Let's see, 30, 40. Yeah, see, it was there in Europe and in America, but not in Japan.
Yeah.
Shoot. All right. Actually, let's.
That's actually one thing I actually do appreciate is the fact that in Mortal Kombat 9 they actually show a lot of stuff from the city of Chicago, as one of them is actually a battlefield in it.
Mortal Kombat 9 is just billed as Mortal Kombat, right?
Yes, it's just said as Mortal Kombat, but it's actually a retelling of the events.
Okay.
So it's just like if you actually really wanted like. If you actually want to do like the events of 1 through Ultimate 3, then
Yeah.
I would suggest playing those 3 first, then playing 9, so you can see the differences.
How was versus DC Universe?
You know, a lot of people bashed it because the fact that it was T13, but it was actually a lot of fun if you got past that.
And how does Mortal Kombat X look like so far?
It's fucking amazing.
Oh, okay, all right. And it's coming to PC. Yay. And it looks, oh wow, it actually involves Ed Boon too. And he's the director. Ah!
Ryo, you disappeared on us.
No, I'm not right here.
Yeah.
I was just quiet because I was listening.
Well, I mean, they kind of fucked up on Mortal Kombat when they were actually trying to copy Soul Calibur 3.
Wait, what?
Oh, did you not know about the how they fucked up with a creative combatant?
Don't
Hey.
quite remember. I think
Hey,
I heard something, but
how are the I'm sorry, go ahead.
To answer your questions, the first movie's alright. The second movie is cringeworthy at best.
Because
Is
the
that
first movie
Annihilation?
was directed by Paul Wes Anderson, our friend from Resident Evil. So.
Wait. Did you
Yeah.
say what movie? Wait, what movie was?
The first, it looks like the first was directed by Paul Wes Anderson. Who, did actually he wrote all, I think he's written all of the Resident Evil films. I'm not sure if, let's see.
I'm
Yeah,
fucking
he's
triggered.
written all of them. And he's directed the first and then the fourth, fifth, and sixth. Christ, this was...
I'm fucking triggered. We're kind of fucking triggered, man.
trigger happy.
No, I'm
Looks
fucking pissed.
It looks like Sony's also ordered a sixth film, by the way. Hey, they're gonna keep doing it. This is how Hollywood works. They're just gonna keep doing these movies until they stop working. Same thing for television too.
Fucking retards are gonna keep seeing those movies, man.
Who? No,
And
I'm
then
serious.
Alex is gonna be
Who
the next
sees
Resident Evil
these?
game.
I'm trying to figure that out. Who sees this? Actually, it looks like Afterlife is the highest grossing one, and that's hilarious because it's easily the worst.
Because it gets so bad, it's good.
Yeah, maybe it's like it's just so bad it's enjoyable because the last fight in that one is really that is a work of art. The last one.
It just simply goes as this. Some Resident Evil fans, actually, most Resident Evil fans are masochistic. Because of that, they hope that the movies will be better. Sadly, that's never the case.
Let's see. How are the 3D Mortal Kombats?
Deception's good. Actually, is probably one of the better ones. It is the best one of them. Deadly Alliance is okay because he actually has some unique weapon characteristics.
How about 4?
Armageddon is fucking horrible.
How about 4?
4 is a mixed bag because sometimes they actually have the the arcade port was best, but the the home console ports were really bad.
I was going to say because I looked at getting that on PlayStation. It says the Dreamcast version is actually pretty bad. So.
It is because the load times were always really slow.
Oh.
It takes minutes for a match to load up. They actually tried redoing Mortal Kombat 4 Gold on like 2 times, and they still messed it up. But then again, we'll never have Street Fighter movie in the game, so that's always a good thing.
You know, Street Fighter movies, as bad as they are, better than the King of Fighters movie.
I'm referring to that the one game they did with the digitized actors.
Yeah.
Oh, right, they tried that, didn't they?
Well,
they did, yes.
They brought it to the home. Yeah, no, that was actually one of the earlier titles on the Saturn and PlayStation. Street Fighter the movie, the game, yeah. In fact, that may be one of the games I want to try out.
Oh, Johnny. Oh, Johnny.
That and X-Men vs. Street Fighter, which I had a look at. That's arcade perfect. That is indistinguishable from the arcade on Saturn.
Oh, God, yes. Fucking X-Men vs. Street Fighter.
You know, on that note, I'm going to go head off to bed. I have, like, early classes in the morning, so... Good night, everybody.
Okay.
Yeah.
And remember, every time you release your male tears, Jessica Valenti is happy.
All right.
All right, night.
See ya.
Good night. Yeah, the game was released as Street Fighter Real Battle on Film in Japan. Okay. Yeah, let's see. Yep. I wonder how the PlayStation port of that is. Let's see. Yeah, I'd love to play these PlayStation games, and it's actually very easy to find a good working PS1, and in lieu of chipping things, I can actually find a disc that'll allow me to play imports and burn games. But it's just usually, the games are overall, the multi-platform games are actually usually more expensive on PlayStation than they are on Saturn. So I think the only one that there's no real difference is Castlevania Symphony of the Night, where people are just going to rip it off either way.
Actually, there was a difference between that.
Yeah.
You actually got to play as Maria, and there were other areas and weapons you could use.
On the Saturn version?
Yes.
Castlevania. All right. Let's get a look. 160, 130, 117. Actually, that's not too bad for a game that's supposed to be really rare. See, with Castlevania Symphony of the Night, that's sold like 1.5 million units, but you still have idiots on eBay that are like, oh, it's really rare. Oh, it's super rare, man. It's complete in the box. Buy it with confidence. What you see is what you get. Yeah. So. Yeah, there you go. Right.
I mean, there are some, like, going back to the Mortal Kombat thing, there are some Mortal Kombat games that are just irredeemably bad. Like, majority of the platforming games that they did were just fucking awful. Alright, well, hey guys, we're actually going to end the stream here.
Oh, okay.
So, see ya.